Welcome and thank you for joining us again. My name is Joba Adekanmi, and I'm excited to share with you the next phenomenal concept of growth. That is the concept of character. I'll be sharing with you the concept of character. What is character? What is character? You know that anything that appears in writing is generally known as character, whether the alphabet, the number, the punctuation mark, or even the symbol. The different combinations of these we use to form words, sentences, based on a particular principle. So we have, for instance, letter A. Letter A is a character. And it's the same regardless of the time, the temperature, or the location. Anywhere you find letter A is letter A. And you can combine these characters to form words, and all the words we form with those characters based on the agreed rules and acceptable use, they are meaningful words. So if you form a word, book, using that character, it remains the same, and that is accepted. That is what character is. So A doesn't become something else based on the temperature or location, is constant. And that's a very, very symbolic concept. It doesn't change. Do you know what people see when they look at you? Do you know what they see? Are you different every time? You are not a consistent character. Or what are you committed to doing when no one is watching? Are you the same in the secret as well as in the open? You represent something just like everybody. And if it's not consistent, it's going to be a limiting factor. The consistency of conduct is crucial to the making of any enviable future. Wherever it is that you desire to go, character is very, very important. No matter how high you go, the lack of character can destroy whatever you have built for so many years. Character has brought down many, many great leaders, many, many great people, many people that have even worked hard to achieve great things. Character, lack of character, has brought them down. It's very important to consider this concept because it's very crucial. It's easier to uphold truth than to change it. So when you are looking for growth, when you are looking for expansion, character is very important. Like someone said, that if he were to hire somebody, he would prefer to hire character and train that person for the skills. Okay, so he wants somebody to work for him. But he said, even if the person doesn't have skill, the person has character, you will hire him for his character and train him for his skills. Do you know why? Because it's more difficult the other way. If he has skills and not character, the training for character is a more challenging one. especially if the person has skills. So he said, if I'm looking for both and I can only find one, I'll rather go for character and train that person for skills. Because if he has character, he can help in so many ways to develop the person, learn the skills. You see, but the lack of character with skills, that's going to cause problems. And it's true in so many other areas of life. Your behavior, your way of life, your approach. Lack of character might not even allow somebody with skills to be humble enough to want to learn. Character represents who you are through changing times, changing seasons, changing circumstances. Who are you when nobody's watching? Who are you? You will need good qualities to make meaning in life. You will need good qualities to guarantee a great future. It's easier to uphold values that will deliver a lasting structure of greatness than to desire to manipulate your way by shortcuts that will cut you short later in life. I know so many people, they have great skills, they have done great things, but the news comes out, the press is all after them, and before you know it, everything just reduces to nothing. Lack of character that's brought presidents down, that's brought great ministers down, prime ministers, all calibers of people have been robbed. Their greatness, their potential, their growth has just stunted by character. It's very, very crucial to understand this concept. It's very, very important to understand this concept. Character is like a ladder. When you climb it and get to the top, it helps you go farther than you can go. Imagine climbing up a ladder. Each rung takes you higher. Each rung takes you higher. Without the ladder, you cannot go. So many places you cannot reach. Stepping on the platform of character helps you to go that farther, that extra bit. And guess what? When it's no longer there, it's just like you are collapsing from 10th floor back to 0. That's why it's always a catastrophic fall when greatness is exposed and lack of character is found there. It's a great collapse. Yes, it's very important that people know their job, have skills. Character can open doors of opportunities, but character also, lack of it, can rob them of the opportunity. So when you get something by skill, before you know it, a time will come, they say, oh no, look at the way he behaves, look at the way she behaves, look at what he's done, and then that begins to bring about tension in the system. And they have to decide, wow, we cannot keep this person because despite the skills the person has got, the lack of character is costing us more. And what does that mean? Growth cut short. Growth cut short. There is a place for competence, and everybody should desire competence. It's a good combination to combine character and competence. character and skill. The combination is great to help you enjoy stability and also longevity. See, but if one will be missing, let it not be character. Let it not be character. See, expertise may appear, but when lack of character shows up, it's like a smoke. Once it's detected, expertise becomes irrelevant or worthless. Nobody wants to stay in the room. Nobody wants to stay behind. Nobody. It's worse than cancer. It's worse than cancer. So, in your journey to develop your potential, to grow your potential, to become the best of who you are, consider the concept of character. Whatever dodgy thing or immoral thing you do, it's not gone. It will come back to haunt you. It will come back to bring you down. Develop character. Develop competence. Carry the two as a good combination. You will be like a man riding upon the rungs of a ladder. The higher you go, the better it becomes, the more stable it becomes. But when the ladder of character begins to rot and the ladder collapses, guess what? Everything on that ladder falls down with it. If you want to sustain greatness, if you want to sustain growth, you have to sustain character. Make that ladder stronger every day. Make it better every day. And you have sustained continuous growth. I hope this has been helpful to you. Please make sure you put this into practice, not just listening to it. And it's my hope that you will get there to fulfill your potentials, to maximize your potential, and to fulfill your goal. Thanks for coming by today, and I wish you all the best. God bless. See you at the next one. Bye now.